Hi guys, welcome back. TerraFirmaCraft with me, Sid, and I have spent several hours between episodes on this, and let me show you what we've done. We've expanded the blast furnace to another level, so we now have enough to do 2 steel ingots at once. It was taking way too long, one at a time, and I've been processing steel, and we now have, what's that, 8, 16, 20 ingots of steel. So I need 14 of those. So that's 4, that's 10. So we're going to make these into, we're going to have to weld them. So, hang on, where's my coal? I'm probably going to need some more coal at this rate as well, because I am running out at a rate of knots. So these need welding into double ingots, to which point we can make a steel anvil. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm going to need a little bit of flux, because I think that's nearly out from welding all those plates together up there. Now I have moved all of the forge stuff up here, so we've got our 2 things. We've got the old, I've expanded this bench around because it wasn't big enough, and the fact that those were chiseled rather than slab meant I couldn't put things on them, so chop those out. I've replaced all of that. We've got quite a bit of metal stockpiling up here. Those chests have all gone from there. Not overly happy with this chimney, but unfortunately I can't put blocks against in this kind of section, so we are a little bit limited in what we can do design wise over here, but make the best of a bad job, so to speak. And I don't know whether there's any, I suppose once it's up, coming up that side, I could come up with, I don't know, we'll work my way around that. It's obviously world's not loading over there, come on. A design limitation. I have also put in walls now up. Well, let me show you. So I brought a whole load of chests up. I've started transferring some of my materials up. I don't know which ones I've got. I mean, I'm all over the shop at the moment. This is not a storage room, by the way. This is just a temporary store. We've got the walls going up, putting a staircase, bringing us up here, and then this takes us around into the gallery area overlooking the grand hall. Not a lot else going on really, just building and surviving and more building, and hang on, I'm going to do it there. I just remembered that this I haven't chiseled yet, because I'm not 100% certain where the stables and stuff are going to go. That was why that's still flat. So what we're going to need to do is get this whole lot going. Let's stick you in there. This is such a time-consuming process. It really does make you work, this mod pack, when you start to get to the what's the steel? Steel is tier. Oops. Steel is, oh god, what's it? Hang on, tier 4, and then tier 5 is, was it tier, no, tier 5 is black steel, and then tier 6 is blue and red steel. So we're only at tier 4 metals at the moment. There's 2 more tiers above this, which is really scary. But yeah, so we're getting there steadily. I've got a little bit, I know I need gold for one of the steels, and I know bismuth, bronze, and a whole load of bismuth, a whole load of copper. That I think is zinc off the top of my head. That is iron, and that's my steel. So yeah, looking good so far. It is, what's the date now anyway? It is the 6th of December, coming up to Christmas, in every sense of the word, both in real life and in TerraFirmaCraft. So yeah, we're just going to be waiting to get this up to the point where we can start welding it, and once I've welded all 7 double ingots, I'll be right back with you. So see you in a mo. Okay, we have 7 double steel ingots. which means we are now in the Steel Age. Let me just get up that iron anvil, put you down, get you and you back in. So we've now got a steel ingot. We can smelt that. In fact, let me just pop that in there for later to smelt back down and get the iron out. So I've got a couple of ingots going here, and what I want to do is make a new sword and a new thing. So I need a sword blade. Is that a double? Oh well, let's get a pickaxe going anyway. So that is going to be a alright, so it's like that. Yep. Draw, bend, pinch. So we need to end up with it on that one. Draw, bend, pinch. Draw, bend, pinch. Damn it. Draw, bend, pinch. These are really awkward, these bloody crafting things sometimes. So let's go draw, bend, pinch. No. Draw, bend, pinch. No, too far. Draw, bend, pinch. No. Draw, bend, pinch. No. Draw, bend, pinch. No. Draw, bend, pinch. Too far now. And it's now too cold. So yeah, this is going to be entertaining. Let's get that back up to temperature. I'll leave that one cooking for the time being. So yeah, this is oh god, it's dark. Lost track of time. Busy enjoying myself making pickaxes. Yeah, so once we've got, oh god, and I need to eat badly. And all is reasonably well. I don't think anything can, unless it spawns in here, I don't think actually anything can get to me anyway, so I'm fairly safe at night, and we'll get this place lit up properly eventually anyway. Let me just double check. I think we need to go for a double ingot, and that will make, I think it's a double we need. Is it a double we need? Double ingot makes a black, yeah, we need to make a double. So let's go and get another one in, cooking while we're at it. So I'd like to upgrade my sword. I haven't upgraded my weapons in an age, but we'll work on this one for now. So what was it? Draw, pinch. So let me take myself up a little bit. Draw, bend, pinch. Draw, bend, pinch. Too far. Draw, bend, pinch. No. Draw, bend, pinch. No. Draw, bend, pinch. No. Draw, bend, pinch. Damn it. Draw, bend, pinch. That is too far. Draw, bend, pinch, and that's not far enough. Draw, bend, pinch. Almost there. Draw, bend, pinch. Draw, bend. Oh, this is going to take a... got it. There we go. Steel pickaxe. Finally. I'm sat there just about to give up and go, oh, I'll be back in a moment. But there we go. We have our steel pickaxe. The steel pickaxe almost does as much as the bismuth bronze sword, so it's significantly more potent. So I'm just waiting for that to get up to welding temperature. We can make the double, and then we're on to the sword. Once I've got those going, I want to go out and try and prospect a little bit for some more ores, because I'm very low on iron. I could do with finding gold. I could do with finding silver as well, to be honest, because I'm going to need it. But I'll get this double ingot made and we can make the sword, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, we are at welding well, we're well over welding temperature, but I wanted to give me time to work this. So sword blade, what are we on? Bend, bend, hammer. Bend, 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 bend. Get myself over here. Hammer, no, bend. Bend, hammer. Oops. Too much. Bend, bend, hammer. Too much. Let's take it down a little bit. Bend, bend, hammer. No. Bend, bend, hammer. Yes, got it. And that should give us our steel sword. 265 versus 210. So we can now retire this little fella. We can also remove what's left of the coal out of there. So yeah, we are now definitely and officially in the Steel Age. In fact, let's just put you... The mace is actually slightly better damage than the sword, but obviously it's crushing damage, which is no good. Oh, it's effectiveness. The sword is useless against skeletons, but brilliant against zombies. The mace is brilliant against skeletons, but I don't think it's so good against spiders. And the piercing weapons, what's a piercing one? Javelin, is it? I think off the top of my head, and things are good against spiders, but useless. It's complicated. Anyway, need to find some more ores for definite. Partially because, let's just wander down this way a bit, and if I just go into my inventory and bring up the wiki, the next thing I need, the next tier of metal, is black steel, and that uses a steel, nickel and bronze in a crucible, mixed up in certain, black bronze in a crucible. So I need to find nickel, that's the first thing I need to find, and I also need to get the makings of black bronze. And that makes weak steel, which you then weld with the pig iron to make high carbon black steel, and then you work it again to make black steel. So it's even worse, to be honest. And black bronze, off the top of my head, I think that used, what was it? Oh, it's copper and... No, it's gold, copper and silver. Now, I've got a little bit of gold, but I could do with more. I've got no silver at all, so I could definitely use that. And obviously we're going to need more iron. Now the boys are still down here. Where's my prospecting pick? There, we'll have you. And I've got torches, I've got that, I've got water. I'm going to just run and sort out them pesky sheep. Give them a bit of a trim. Give them a little bit of something for the weekend, sir. There should be one more. There we go. Oh no, there's two more. Didn't remember having that many. Alright, a whole load of sheep's sheared. I suppose what I should also do while I'm thinking about it down here, because this cheese has lasted me an age, it's not going off at all. Now my milk is reasonable, my milky levels. Get back in, you buggers. Oh, you are definitely a female moo cow. Come on. Stop it. So I think one more bucket. I don't know whether I've got any more milkable cows. Not you. Oh, you're milkable. But you're not. You, hang on. You've got big horns, so you're a boy cow. And you've got little horns and you've got little horns, so you're both girl cows. And of course you can milk them, which is... I will get this gender of cows sorted out eventually. We want a bucket of vinegar. And we'll pop that in, and then we'll seal it. And that's off and doing its thing. Now, in terms of wool, we need to process that up as well. There's so many things to do in this It's surprising. I've got 22 cloth at the moment, and that will give me those. And was it like that? That gives me another 16, and that gives me that, and that. And those, I think, no, 2 of those makes carpet. That's right. That's got it. So, because I'm going to want carpet in the build, aren't I? In the castle eventually. So that's a consideration that I'm having at the moment. But the cheese seems to be about one of the best foods out there, really, for longevity. Or longevity. Pronounce it how you want to. Right, let's sleep down here. Oh, we can't sleep yet. And then we're going to head out and find some silver. So I will see you. Well, I'm going to try and find some of these areas that I've already marked as being prospective good points for certain foodstuffs. So I will see you at the next stop. Right, well, we're out at a point. That blue point on the map there is a point that I labelled as possible gold. It's where I found some golden nuggets. Now, unfortunately, the thing I found here was native copper, average quantity. I found a lot of it. Oops, don't really want you there. I want you like that. And of course, that means that if there is any gold in this area, in this area, then I'm not going to find it, because there's all this native copper traces around the place. So I need to probably eliminate this copper. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, if I find a decent vein of metal, I'm going to take it. So far, it's proving elusive. But it's around here somewhere. You can see a very large vein of native copper. So it's got to be in this vicinity. It's not over that way, is it? What's this stone anyway? Basalt. Oh, that's actually handy. I need some of this. So, for something else I want to do. But I'm going to hunt around, try and find this copper. Maybe dig a whole bunch of it. And I will be right back with you once I've got something else to report. As I say, copper's not really what I wanted. But I suppose any find's better than no find. Oh god, I can't believe that can't be the only piece of copper in that vein. Well, it's not, is it? Because I found a large vein of it. But yes, I'll be back with you in a moment. Right, well, we've had a little mine. Got a reasonable amount of copper. I've come back because I basically ran out of water. And there wasn't any fresh water immediately around that area. So let's head back up to the castle. So in terms of getting gold or silver or iron, totally unsuccessful, or even nickel. I've not even seen nickel, I don't think. In terms of getting copper, yeah, we got a whole buttload. We got another, what, 4, 8, 16 ingots worth of copper, and a whole load of basalt cobble, which is something I've been wanting for this build here. I want to extend this doorway in a little bit. Let me just lose that, and I can smelt that up. That's just going to be a crucible job. And just lose these gemstones. Don't know why I keep those, but it's just like I've found them, I'm going to keep them kind of mentality. Where did I put them there? because they're mine. They're my gemstones, and just because they're not much use to me right now doesn't mean I won't want them later. So I'm going to continue this black basalt, black basalt cobble theme in. I'm going to leave some areas green, and other areas, and obviously, as I say, I want a stable over there for the Bobo to move up into, and bump, 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 bump. Just to give the courtyard that finished touch, really. And I think if we kind of go round about, I don't want to cover all of this area, so let's just work this out. And so from here, have that kind of thing going on. Now the stable will almost certainly be over this side, and will at least be maybe 5 deep, so maybe to there like that, and then we'll take this down here. Now, one of the other things, when we get moved up here in a more of a, yeah, that kind of works for me. When we get moved up here in a more permanent fashion, I am going to want to move the farms up here now. There's a couple of, or up this way I should say, so the animal farms are going to go outside. I'll build like a little shepherd's hut and enclosure for the sheepsters, and you know, a cow pit field, pig pen, chicken coop, you know, all the usual stuff that we would do in vanilla, we will kind of do up here in after a fashion. Now the farms at the moment, my limiting factor is they have to be next to water, because you can't move water around in this. Now I'm led to believe, and as I say, I've never got this far before, so you know, definitely not got as far as red steel and blue steel, but I am led to believe that red steel and blue steel buckets can actually move water source blocks. So if that's the case, we'll be able to move water around a little bit more effectively. If you do know the answer to that, please do let me know, because, you know, inquiring minds and all. If it's not the case, then we're still stuck with the old problem of how to get water to the farms, and you know, the only option will be to be next to a water source. The other thing I've read, which is interesting to me, is the fact that apparently, and again this is only what I've read, so please, if you do know the answer to this, let me know, because I don't know the answer outright. I just know what I've heard, is that once you get to the point of steel armor, you're not even into this stupid red steel and blue steel armor, but steel armor, you can more or less stop worrying about mobs. Now again, the armor I've got is barely damaged. I don't go out my way looking for fights in Minecraft at all, not TerraFirmaCraft or any other Minecraft. If truth be known, I'm a bit of a coward when it comes to Minecraft fighting. Not afraid to admit it. I actually prefer to think of it as cautious, but you know, you'll probably only have your own interpretations, but I take it careful, don't get into fights that I can't win. I'm going to need a bit more of this, aren't I? And yeah, but if that is the case, I will make steel armor, because it would definitely obviously be worthwhile having this as a. Will take, is it 600? Is that, I think that reduces it by that much off the top of my head. If it's not the case, then obviously there's not a great deal of point in investing the time and effort to making all the double sheets and single sheets of steel. Bearing in mind each sheet takes 2 ingots. 2 ingots is a pain doing all of this stuff. I will need more iron, of course, because I haven't got a huge amount to do it as well. So yeah, if you do know the answer to that, please let me know. Because inquiring minds want to know. Have I got... I don't think I've got any basalt cobble here up here, have I? Then again, maybe I have. Who knew? Alright, let's just see whether we can finish off this, just to make it start to look a little bit more complete. And again, if I can move water with the buckets, I will probably put a well up here. Damn it. So yeah, that's some of my long-term goals. I mean, I'm not even going to start thinking about red steel and blue steel, because black steel sounds like a nightmare of enough to do, and at the moment I'm just getting used to, oops, oh well, self-building courtyard. Yeah, I'm just getting into the point where I'm used to what I've got, and you know, I've just literally got to the point where I'm going to wear this iron pick out before I go onto the steel. I'll probably make some other steel. What have I got in the way of steel tools, actually? I've got 3 ingots left, and I could use an axe and that's 2. And maybe just a steel mace as well, just to, you know, get those pesky skeletons when I'm unfortunate enough to bump into them. But yeah, I will continue looking for other resources. The castle, in terms of things, I do need to put some windows in. I've just built the walls up solid here for now, but you know, probably have a window in here, maybe one in here, and similarly maybe one over, maybe not one over here because it's a bit close to the wall. But we'll decorate this up, make it look a little bit nicer, and I may actually put some of these blocks over the windows as well. Well, I keep on forgetting I can't jump that in this. Oh, the other thing I did, and I don't know whether I showed you this quickly, is I replaced the corner pieces with a kind of alternating solid block, so that's kind of like a reinforced wall corner. And I quite like the look of that. It seemed to work quite well, and I've just gone to bed without eating. So I may wake up and start... oh god, that was very close. That's what happens when you try and talk and play games at the same time. Anyway, didn't kill me, no harm done. So yeah, we are getting there. We're getting with the steel. We've got a steel anvil now. We've moved the forge up. I've still got chests down there to move, and the castle's coming along. I'm just trying to think at what point I will need to bring that in. I don't know whether I can even find out from here easily. Let's go just to have a quick look. Because needless to say, I don't want this to be 50 stories high of this size, because not only would it be a pain, but it will, you know, be a pain. Sorry, excuse me while I sit here and choke slightly. But I could, for example, at this point, maybe bring this back in and step it in a bit, and we can step in and then step until we get to here. and we'll get a kind of a central tower going up, probably once from here going up from there. Kind of designing as I go on this one, because the resource gathering is such a pain in the backside. It's quite difficult to plan a really detailed build on this, just because of the sheer scale of the resource gathering. And of course I'm sat here wandering around on the top of walls knowing that full well I'll die if I fall off them. Yeah, so anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I know I can't make this jump. I'm fairly certain I can't make this jump anyway. Let's give it a quick try. No, not like that, you won't anyway. No. You probably could make that jump, but I'm crap at parkour. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, I will see you soon, and bye for now.